What if I told you that the next revolutionary idea, the next big innovation, the solution to a problem you've been wrestling with for months, might already be in your mind, waiting for you to fall asleep? Throughout history, dreams have been more than just fleeting moments of bizarre imagery or wishful thinking. For centuries, they've been windows into the subconscious, fueling ideas and breakthroughs that have shaped the world as we know it. From science and technology to art and music, dreams have served as catalysts for some of humanity's most significant innovations. But why is that? How is it that the mind, in its most relaxed and untethered state, can create visions that we, in our waking hours, could never consciously conjure? Could it be that the key to unlocking our greatest creative potential lies not in grinding harder during the day, but in embracing the mystery of our dreams? In this video, we'll explore how dreams have shaped human history and how you, too, can harness their potential for personal innovation. Think about it. How many of our most iconic discoveries and works of art were born not in a lab, not in a studio, but in the ethereal landscape of a dream? Could there be untapped creative genius swirling in your subconscious, just waiting to be discovered? Imagine if you could learn to use your dreams not just for entertainment, but as a tool for innovation, problem-solving, and personal growth. By the end of this video, you'll know how to tap into this rich wellspring of ideas, transforming your sleep into a time of inspiration and creative breakthroughs. Dreams have always fascinated humanity. Ancient civilizations viewed them as messages from the gods. Aristotle and other philosophers saw them as reflections of our innermost thoughts. Fast forward to the modern age, and we now know that during sleep, the brain engages in an intricate dance of creativity and problem-solving, unbound by the constraints of reality. But why are dreams so powerful? Why do they allow our minds to leap over logic, forge new connections, and spark innovations? As we journey through this video, we'll dive into the profound relationship between dreams and creativity, uncovering historical stories where dreams played a pivotal role in shaping the world. We'll also look at the science behind dreaming, why the dream state is such fertile ground for creative problem-solving. And finally, we'll provide practical tips on how you can harness the power of your own dreams to fuel personal innovation. But first, let's start with a key question. Why are dreams such a powerful source of creativity? Creativity, in its purest form, is the ability to see connections where none existed before, to imagine the impossible, and to bring forth something entirely new. In our waking hours, we often limit ourselves with logic, practicality, and societal norms. But when we dream, the walls of reality crumble. Our minds are free to wander, unrestricted by time, space, or convention. It's in this state of cognitive freedom that some of the greatest leaps in human history have taken place. Throughout this video, we'll see how some of the most significant scientific, artistic, and technological breakthroughs have been sparked by dreams. We'll explore how historical figures credited their dream states for the ideas that changed the world, and we'll delve into the science that explains why the dream state is such a fertile ground for creativity. The role of dreams in sparking creativity and innovation, from ancient philosophers to modern neuroscientists. Real-life examples of famous innovators and creators, people like Albert Einstein, Salvador Dali, and Paul McCartney, who used their dreams as launching pads for their breakthroughs. The scientific underpinnings of dreams and creativity, where we'll break down what happens in your brain during REM sleep and how it boosts your creative problem-solving abilities. And finally, practical strategies for using your dreams as a tool for personal innovation. We'll share tips on how to recall your dreams, how to use lucid dreaming, and how to prime your mind to generate creative solutions while you sleep. So, if you've ever wondered how to unlock the full potential of your mind, or if you've ever been curious about the hidden power of dreams, stick with us, because the answers might just be waiting for you in your sleep. Let's dive into the first key topic: how dreams have historically sparked some of humanity's most significant creative and innovative leaps. To understand the role that dreams play in sparking creativity, we need to take a step back and think about what creativity really is. Creativity is not just the ability to come up with new ideas. It's the ability to connect seemingly unrelated thoughts, merge them, and create something entirely new. While we spend our waking hours bound by the rules of reality, guided by the laws of physics, social norms, and practical limitations, dreams free us from those restrictions. When we dream, the mind is liberated from the constraints that hold it back in the waking world, making connections that might seem illogical or impossible in reality, but are crucial to innovation. The ancient Greeks, for example, believed that dreams were divine messages, and thinkers like Aristotle mused that dreams might offer a glimpse into our deeper, subconscious thoughts. Centuries later, that same philosophy is echoed in modern science. Dreams are a powerful source of innovation because they allow the mind to work in ways it simply can't during waking hours. They offer us a playground for ideas, a space where the ordinary becomes extraordinary and where boundaries are erased. Modern examples of dreams as catalysts for innovation. In the world of science and technology, dreams have been credited with some of the most groundbreaking discoveries. Let's take one of the most famous examples, Dmitri Mendeleev, the Russian chemist who developed the periodic table. Mendeleev had been working tirelessly to organize the elements based on their atomic weights and properties, but no arrangements seemed to work. Then one night, in a dream, the solution appeared to him. He dreamed of a table where all the elements were arranged logically by their atomic weights and chemical properties, with gaps where undiscovered elements would eventually fit. Upon waking, Mendeleev rushed to his desk, wrote down what he had seen, and the periodic table as we know it was born. Another fascinating case is that of Elias Howe, the inventor of the sewing machine. Howe had been struggling to figure out how to create a machine that could efficiently stitch fabric together. One night, he dreamed that he was being attacked by a group of tribal warriors, each holding spears with holes near the tips. When he awoke, he realized that the key to his invention lay in placing the hole for the thread at the tip of the needle, rather than at the base. This breakthrough led to the creation of the modern sewing machine. In the arts, dreams have played an equally significant role. The surrealist painter Salvador Dali famously drew inspiration from his dreams, often taking naps while holding a spoon over a plate, so that the sound of the spoon hitting the plate would wake him at the exact moment of falling asleep, allowing him to capture the surreal, dreamlike imagery his mind was producing. Dali believed that dreams offered a direct connection to the subconscious, a place where creativity could run wild without the interference of logic or reason. And then there's the story of Paul McCartney, who famously wrote one of the most beloved songs in history, Yesterday, after hearing the melody in a dream. Upon waking, McCartney rushed to a piano to play the tune, convinced that he had heard it somewhere before. When he realized it was an original melody, it became one of the Beatles' greatest hits, and all because of a dream. These examples aren't just coincidental. There's something about the dream state that inherently fosters creativity. When we sleep, particularly during REM, rapid eye movement, sleep, the brain is highly active, processing the information and experiences of the day, while simultaneously exploring new combinations and possibilities. It's a time when the conscious mind steps aside and the subconscious takes over, allowing for a freer flow of thoughts and ideas. In fact, studies have shown that people who frequently recall their dreams tend to be more creative in their waking lives. This isn't surprising when you consider that creativity and dreaming both involve thinking beyond the obvious and the familiar, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. In dreams, time, space, and logic are all fluid concepts, perfect conditions for creative problem-solving and idea generation. But why does this happen? The key lies in how the brain processes information. When we are awake, our minds are constantly filtering out information to help us focus on the tasks at hand. We discard anything that seems irrelevant or illogical. However, when we dream, those filters are lowered, and our brains are free to explore associations and ideas that might otherwise be dismissed. This is why seemingly random and bizarre dream imagery can sometimes lead to brilliant insights upon waking. Dreams allow us to make subconscious connections that we might not realize in our conscious state. For example, you might be struggling to solve a problem for days, unable to make progress. But then, after a good night's sleep, the solution suddenly becomes clear. This is because, while you were dreaming, your brain was working behind the scenes, making connections between seemingly unrelated bits of information, reorganizing your thoughts, and arriving at a solution that your conscious mind couldn't find. In this way, dreams act as a kind of mental sandbox, a place where your brain can experiment with ideas without the pressure of logic or practicality. It's here, in this space of cognitive freedom, that innovation thrives. From ancient philosophers like Aristotle to modern scientists and artists, the dream state has always been a source of fascination and inspiration. Whether it's the logical arrangement of the periodic table or the hauntingly beautiful melody of yesterday, dreams have been responsible for some of humanity's most significant creative and innovative breakthroughs. But the real question is, how can we learn to harness this power in our own lives? How can we turn our dreams into a tool for personal innovation? In the next section, we'll look at historical figures who credited their dreams for their greatest breakthroughs and dive into the science that explains why the dream state is so closely linked to creativity. Introduction to historical dreamers. Throughout history, some of the world's greatest minds have credited their dreams with inspiring their most groundbreaking ideas. Whether in the realm of science, art, or technology, dreams have been a fertile ground for creativity and innovation, providing insights that transcend the limits of conscious thought. In this section, we will explore the stories of several historical figures who attributed their life-changing discoveries and creations to the dream world. These examples not only highlight the power of dreams, but also provide a glimpse into how we might all benefit from tapping into the untamed creativity that emerges during sleep. 1. Albert Einstein's theory of relativity. One of the most iconic figures in the world of science, Albert Einstein, famously relied on daydreams and thought experiments to fuel his imagination. While not all of his inspirations came from dreams in the traditional sense, there is one particularly vivid example from his early life. When Einstein was a young man, he had a recurring dream in which he was racing alongside a beam of light. In this dream, he experienced the strange sensation that the light was both moving away from him and staying in place, a paradox that puzzled him for years. This dream would later form the basis for his theory of special relativity, where he described the relationship between time, space, and light. Einstein's dreams, both in his sleep and in his waking hours, played a crucial role in shaping his revolutionary ideas about the universe. His ability to think beyond the physical world, using his dreams to explore concepts that defied conventional understanding, was a testament to the power of the subconscious in scientific discovery. 2. Friedrich August Kekulé's benzene ring. For chemists, Friedrich August Kekule is a household name, thanks to his groundbreaking discovery of the structure of benzene, a major milestone in organic chemistry. But what is less known is how this discovery came to be. One evening, Kekule dozed off in front of his fireplace and had a vivid dream. In his dream, he saw a group of atoms dancing before his eyes, twisting and turning in various formations. Suddenly, the atoms arranged themselves into a shape that resembled a snake biting its own tail, forming a ring. When Kekule awoke, he realized that this was the solution to the problem he had been working on for years. Benzene's structure was not a linear chain, but a closed ring of carbon atoms. This dream not only solved one of the biggest mysteries in chemistry, but also highlighted how the mind, when freed from the constraints of conscious thought, can make creative leaps that are impossible in the waking world. 3. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. The world of literature has also been shaped by dreams, none more famously than the story of Mary Shelley and her creation of Frankenstein. In 1816, during a summer spent at Lake Geneva with her husband, the poet Percy Bysshe Shelley, and Lord Byron, Mary Shelley had a terrifying dream that would become the inspiration for her iconic novel. In her dream, she envisioned a pale student of the unholy arts, kneeling beside a man-made creature who, through some dark power, was brought to life. The vision was so vivid and unsettling that it lingered in Shelley's mind after she awoke, compelling her to write it down. This dream became the foundation for Frankenstein, one of the most influential works of Gothic literature, and a story that has left an indelible mark on both horror fiction and the modern conversation about science and ethics. Shelley's dream-turned-masterpiece is a powerful reminder of how our subconscious fears and ideas can be woven into narratives that resonate across time. 4. Paul McCartney and Yesterday. Paul McCartney's experience with dreams goes down in music history as one of the most famous examples of a creative breakthrough. In 1965, McCartney woke up one morning with a melody playing in his head. Still groggy from sleep, he rushed to the piano to play it before the tune slipped away. He played the melody over and over, convinced that he had heard it before. After showing it to his bandmates and friends, he realized that the song was entirely original. This melody would go on to become the song Yesterday, one of the Beatles' most famous and enduring hits. What's remarkable about this story is that the entire song, melody and all, was composed in McCartney's dream. It's a perfect example of how the subconscious mind can generate fully formed ideas that can be translated into reality with minimal effort, providing not just a flash of inspiration, but a complete work of art. 5. Elias Howe and the Sewing Machine. Sometimes, dreams not only inspire artistic or scientific ideas, but can also solve practical problems. Elias Howe, the inventor of the modern sewing machine, had been struggling for years to find a way to make a machine that could stitch fabric quickly and efficiently. In the 1840s, Howe had a dream in which he was being attacked by warriors wielding spears. These spears had holes at the tips, and in his dream, the design of the spearhead suddenly gave Howe the breakthrough he needed. The sewing needle should have its eye near the point, not at the base. This small change was the key to making the sewing machine functional, revolutionizing the textile industry and changing the course of industrial history. This dream-driven innovation shows how the subconscious can help us solve practical, technical problems just as effectively as it can fuel creative and artistic pursuits. 6. Salvador Dali's surrealist masterpieces. The Spanish surrealist painter Salvador Dali is famous for his dreamlike, bizarre paintings that blend reality with fantasy. But for Dali, dreams were not just a source of inspiration. They were the essence of his artistic process. Dali believed that the surreal, illogical nature of dreams could help artists access their subconscious minds and create works that reflected a deeper truth about reality. He developed a technique he called the paranoid critical method, in which he would deliberately put himself in a semi-dream state by taking short naps while holding a spoon over a plate. As soon as he fell asleep, the spoon would drop and wake him up, allowing him to capture the strange, hallucinatory images that appeared just before sleep took over. Many of Dali's most famous works, including The Persistence of Memory, with its iconic melting clocks, were born from this method. For Dali, dreams were not just moments of subconscious reflection, but tools to unlock deeper creative truths. The examples we've explored, from the scientific breakthroughs of Einstein and Kekulé to the artistic masterpieces of Mary Shelley and Salvador Dali, show us the incredible power of dreams to inspire innovation. These figures were able to tap into their dreams to access a wellspring of creativity that was hidden from their conscious minds. By embracing the mysteries of sleep and the subconscious, they found solutions to problems, created enduring works of art, and transformed the world. As we continue, we'll delve into the science behind dreams and creativity. We'll explore how the brain operates during sleep, why REM sleep is so important for creative thinking, and how you can harness your own dream state to boost innovation in your life. Dreams have long been a source of mystery and fascination. Ancient cultures saw them as divine messages, while early philosophers pondered their significance. However, it's only in the past century, with the advent of modern neuroscience, that we've begun to truly understand what happens in the brain when we dream. As it turns out, dreams are not random occurrences or meaningless stories woven together by the sleeping mind. Rather, they are a key component of the brain's creative and problem-solving processes. In this section, we'll explore the neuroscience behind dreams and why they are such a powerful tool for creativity. We'll look at how different stages of sleep contribute to problem-solving, how REM sleep boosts creativity, and why the brain's activity during dreams helps us to think outside the box. By the end, you'll understand why the act of dreaming is crucial to the creative process and how you can optimize your sleep to harness this power. 1. Understanding sleep stages and brain activity. Sleep isn't a single, uniform state. Rather, it occurs in cycles, with each cycle lasting about 90 minutes. These cycles are made up of several distinct stages, each playing a different role in maintaining our physical and mental health. The two most critical stages for creativity and problem-solving are REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, and NREM sleep, non-rapid eye movement sleep. NREM sleep, stages 1 to 4. These are the deeper stages of sleep, where the body repairs itself and consolidates memories. During NREM sleep, the brain works to store and organize information gathered throughout the day. It also works to reinforce new skills, such as learning how to play an instrument or mastering a new language. While NREM sleep is essential for memory consolidation, it is during REM sleep that the brain engages in the creative recombination of these memories. REM sleep. This is the stage of sleep where most vivid dreaming occurs. During REM sleep, the brain becomes almost as active as it is when we are awake. However, instead of focusing on external stimuli, it begins to make new connections between seemingly unrelated pieces of information. This is the reason why dreams often seem strange or illogical. They are a reflection of the brain experimenting with different ways to connect ideas. It is also during REM sleep that the brain engages in pattern recognition, which is essential for solving complex problems and generating creative solutions. 2. Why REM sleep is crucial for creativity. So why is REM sleep so important for creativity? The answer lies in how the brain processes information during this phase. When we are awake, our brain works in a linear fashion, focusing on solving problems using established rules and patterns. This is useful for tasks that require logic and reasoning, but it limits our ability to think creatively. When we sleep, and particularly during REM sleep, the brain operates more freely, unbound by the constraints of logic. It engages in divergent thinking, which allows it to explore new possibilities and generate ideas that we might not consider while awake. Research has shown that people who experience more REM sleep are better at tasks that require creative problem-solving. In one study, participants were asked to solve complex puzzles. Those who were allowed to take a nap with REM sleep performed significantly better than those who did not. This suggests that REM sleep helps the brain to work through problems in novel ways, leading to innovative solutions that might not be accessible during waking hours. But REM sleep doesn't just help us solve problems, it also helps us to see the big picture. During this phase, the brain consolidates memories, not by organizing them in a straightforward manner, but by integrating them with other memories and experiences. This process, known as memory integration, is crucial for creativity because it allows the brain to combine seemingly unrelated ideas into something new and original. 3. The default mode network and dreaming. Another key player in the science of dreams and creativity is the default mode network, DMN. This network of brain regions becomes active when the mind is at rest and not focused on external tasks. In other words, the DMN is most active when we are daydreaming, letting our minds wander, or, most importantly, dreaming. The DMN is responsible for self-referential thinking, meaning that it helps us to reflect on ourselves, our goals, and our experiences. It is also where the brain engages in imaginative thinking, the kind of thinking that allows us to explore hypothetical scenarios, plan for the future, and generate creative ideas. During dreaming, the DNN becomes highly active, allowing the brain to play with ideas and experiment with different ways of thinking. Studies have shown that the DNN is particularly active during REM sleep, which is why this stage of sleep is so strongly linked to creativity. When the DNN is allowed to roam freely, it helps us to make new connections between different ideas and to think about problems in a more abstract way. This is why so many people wake up with new ideas or solutions to problems after a good night's sleep. The DNN has been hard at work, exploring possibilities that the conscious mind may have overlooked. 4. Lucid dreaming and conscious creativity. While most dreams occur without our conscious awareness, there is a phenomenon known as lucid dreaming, where the dreamer becomes aware that they are dreaming and can exert some control over the dream. Lucid dreaming is particularly interesting from a creativity perspective because it allows the dreamer to actively engage with the dream world and explore creative ideas in real time. Imagine being able to direct your dreams, shaping the narrative to solve problems or experiment with artistic ideas. For some people, lucid dreaming offers exactly that opportunity. In fact, several studies have shown that individuals who frequently experience lucid dreams tend to be more creative in their waking lives. This is likely because lucid dreamers are able to consciously interact with their subconscious, allowing them to access deeper levels of creativity. If you've never had a lucid dream, don't worry. It's something that can be practiced and developed. Techniques like reality testing, regularly checking if you are awake or dreaming, and keeping a dream journal can help you to become more aware of your dream state. Once you are able to lucid dream, you can use this state to explore creative ideas, rehearse solutions to problems, or simply enjoy the freedom of unlimited imagination. 5. The neuroscience of problem solving in dreams. One of the most fascinating aspects of dreams is their ability to help us solve problems. As we've seen, the brain's activity during REM sleep allows it to process information in novel ways, leading to creative breakthroughs. But how exactly does this happen? During sleep, the brain engages in a process known as cognitive restructuring, where it takes apart the pieces of a problem and reassembles them in new configurations. This process is particularly powerful during REM sleep, where the brain is free to make connections that it might not consider while awake. By allowing the brain to explore different angles and approaches, dreaming provides us with fresh insights and solutions. There's a reason why the phrase "sleep on it" is so popular. Studies have shown that people who sleep after being presented with a problem are more likely to find creative solutions than those who try to solve the problem immediately. This is because the brain continues to work on the problem while we sleep, making new connections and arriving at solutions that might not be obvious during waking hours. The science is clear. Dreams are not just a strange side effect of sleep, but a crucial part of the brain's creative and problem-solving processes. Whether through REM sleep, the default mode network, or lucid dreaming, our brains are constantly working to make sense of the world, solve problems, and generate new ideas, even while we're asleep. By understanding how dreams contribute to creativity, we can begin to take steps to harness this power in our own lives. In the next section, we'll explore practical tips for using your dreams as a tool for personal innovation. Whether through keeping a dream journal, practicing lucid dreaming, or setting intentions before sleep, we'll show you how to unlock the full creative potential of your subconscious mind. By now, we've explored how dreams have inspired some of the greatest minds in history and how the science of dreaming supports creativity and innovation. But the big question remains: how can you harness the power of your own dreams to fuel personal innovation? While we may not be able to control what happens in our dreams entirely, there are specific techniques and practices that can enhance our ability to recall dreams, tap into their creative potential, and use them for problem-solving and personal growth. In this section, we'll dive into practical, actionable tips that you can start using today to unlock the creative power of your dreams. Whether you're trying to solve a complex problem looking for a spark of inspiration, or simply wanting to become more in tune with your subconscious mind. These techniques will help you transform your sleep into a time of discovery and innovation. 1. Keep a dream journal. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to begin harnessing the power of your dreams is to keep a dream journal. A dream journal allows you to record your dreams as soon as you wake up, capturing the details while they are still fresh in your mind. This practice helps in two major ways. It improves your dream recall and provides a record of your dreams that you can analyze for patterns and insights. Why dream journaling works? Most of us forget our dreams shortly after waking up, but by keeping a dream journal, you train your brain to pay more attention to your dreams. Over time, you'll begin to remember more of your dreams, which is the first step toward using them for creative purposes. How to keep a dream journal. Place a notebook or your phone by your bedside before you go to sleep. As soon as you wake up, whether in the middle of the night or in the morning, write down everything you remember about your dream, no matter how fragmented or nonsensical it may seem. Try to capture specific details like people, places, emotions, and actions. Even if you don't remember a full dream, jot down any images or feelings that lingered when you woke up. Over time, you may start to notice recurring themes or symbols that point to deeper subconscious insights. The benefits of dream journaling. Many people find that simply by writing down their dreams, they begin to see patterns and ideas that they hadn't noticed before. You might discover connections between your dreams and problems you've been working on in your waking life, or you might uncover new creative ideas that emerge from your subconscious mind. The more you journal, the more you'll tap into your dream state as a source of inspiration. 2. Techniques to boost dream recall. In addition to keeping a dream journal, there are several techniques you can use to improve your ability to recall your dreams. Remembering your dreams is essential if you want to analyze and use them for creative purposes, and with a little practice, you can train your brain to retain more of what happens while you sleep. Set an intention before bed. One of the easiest ways to improve dream recall is to set an intention before you go to sleep. Tell yourself that you will remember your dreams when you wake up. This simple mental cue helps to prime your mind for dream recall, making it more likely that you'll remember your dreams the next morning. Wake up without an alarm. Alarms can jolt you out of sleep, disrupting the delicate state between dreaming and waking, which is when dream recall is easiest. If possible, try to wake up naturally or use a gentle alarm that doesn't shock you awake. This gives you a better chance of remembering your dreams. Rewind your dream upon waking. When you wake up, resist the urge to immediately check your phone or start thinking about your to-do list. Instead, lie still and mentally rewind your dream. Focus on any details you can remember and work your way backward through the dream. This practice helps to solidify the memory of the dream in your mind before it fades. 3. Using dreams for creative problem solving. Dreams are particularly powerful when it comes to solving problems and generating new ideas. The brain's ability to think in nonlinear, imaginative ways during sleep makes it the perfect environment for tackling complex problems that may seem unsolvable during waking hours. Here's how you can use your dreams to work through challenges and find creative solutions. Set a problem-solving intention. Before you go to sleep, think about a problem you're trying to solve, whether it's a creative project, a work issue, or a personal challenge. Visualize the problem in your mind and tell yourself that you will dream of a solution. This technique, known as incubating a dream, encourages your brain to focus on the problem during REM sleep, when creativity and problem-solving are at their peak. Pay attention to symbols and metaphors. Dreams rarely present solutions in straightforward ways. Instead, they use symbols, metaphors, and abstract imagery to convey ideas. When reviewing your dream journal, look for patterns or symbols that might represent the problem or offer a new perspective. For example, if you dream about climbing a mountain, it could symbolize overcoming a difficult challenge in your waking life. Reframe problems through dreams. Sometimes, the answer to a problem isn't about finding a new solution, but about reframing the problem itself. Dreams can help with this by offering new ways of looking at the situation. If you are stuck on a project or feel like you've hit a creative block, your dreams might provide a fresh perspective or suggest an alternative approach. 4. Lucid dreaming. Consciously navigating your dreams. As we discussed in the previous section, lucid dreaming occurs when you become aware that you are dreaming and can exert some control over the dream's narrative. This state is particularly valuable for creative individuals because it allows you to actively engage with your dreams and explore new ideas in real time. How to achieve lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming can be practiced through several techniques. One of the most popular is reality testing, where you regularly check whether you are awake or dreaming throughout the day. For example, you might ask yourself, "Am I dreaming?" and perform a simple test, like trying to push your finger through your palm or reading a piece of text, which often looks distorted in dreams. By building this habit during the day, you increase the likelihood of becoming aware in your dreams. Creative applications of lucid dreaming. Once you achieve lucidity in your dreams, the possibilities for creativity are endless. You can experiment with artistic ideas, visualize complex designs, or even simulate real-world scenarios to solve problems. The best part about lucid dreaming is that there are no limitations. You can push the boundaries of your imagination without the constraints of reality. Keeping a lucid dream journal. Just like regular dream journaling, keeping a lucid dream journal is an essential part of the practice. Documenting your lucid dreams helps you to refine your ability to achieve lucidity and provides a record of the creative insights you gain during these dreams. 5. Meditation and dream integration. Meditation and mindfulness can also play a significant role in harnessing the power of your dreams. By cultivating a deeper awareness of your thoughts and emotions, you become more attuned to the subtle messages your dreams are sending. Meditation can help you integrate the insights you gain from your dreams into your waking life, allowing you to act on them more consciously. Meditating before sleep. Practicing meditation before sleep helps to calm the mind and set the stage for more vivid, meaningful dreams. A simple mindfulness meditation, where you focus on your breath and let go of any distractions, can prepare your subconscious for a night of productive dreaming. Mindful dream reflection. After waking, take a few moments to meditate on your dream. Focus on how the dream made you feel and what emotions or thoughts it brought up. This reflection can help you to draw deeper insights from your dreams and connect them to your creative projects or challenges. 6. Experiment with sleep patterns. Your sleep patterns can also affect your ability to tap into creative dreaming. Experimenting with different sleep schedules, such as polyphasic sleep, sleeping in multiple shorter periods throughout the day, or taking power naps, can increase the amount of REM sleep you experience, which is where most creative dreaming occurs. The power of naps. Short naps of 20 to 30 minutes can often include brief periods of REM sleep, allowing you to tap into your dream state without committing to a full night's sleep. If you're stuck on a problem or need a burst of creativity, a quick nap might be the key to unlocking a new idea. Dreams are a powerful tool for creativity and innovation, offering a direct line to the subconscious mind and allowing us to think in ways that are impossible during waking hours. By keeping a dream journal, practicing techniques to enhance dream recall, and experimenting with lucid dreaming, you can begin to harness the full creative potential of your dreams. Whether you're an artist, an entrepreneur, or someone simply looking for new ways to solve problems, the key to your next big idea might just be waiting for you in your sleep. So tonight, as you drift off, remember, your dreams could be the doorway to your next breakthrough.